Hey there guys, it's Arva here, bringing you the 36th episode of my F1 2012 career. Today we're at Abu Dhabi for the qualifying, one of my favourite tracks on F1. I've got to say, it's not the best amazing race in real life, but I really like to drive it for some reason, I really do. And yeah, so I'm really hoping that we can get pole here at Abu Dhabi, much like we did in India. So it should be good. We've got a wet qualifying, basically, but we've got a dry race coming up. So I basically set the car up for dry conditions, and I'm just basically gonna have to hope that it sort of works out in the rain as well. But I'm hoping it might dry out for Q3 by the time we get there. So we'll see. It's coming out into Q1 right now, and it's getting towards the end of the season, and I've got the Red Bull contract. So really, I'm just kind of just going for it and trying to get maybe as many wins as I can at the very end of the season. You know, if a win's there, I will try and go for it. And you know, the engineers keep on telling me at the beginning of every race that oh, we can score some good points here, and we still have the driver's title in hand. But right now, it is getting a bit close. The gap is closing to me and Hamilton. But well, before I say the words, we're going to try and win the title this season, I think I'm going to have to actually see some more concrete sort of proof that maybe, you know, if it, like, you know, if there's like a 10-point gap or something, then it might be a bit more realistic. But right now it's up to like 30 or something like that, quite a lot. And you know, even though I have been winning, I've been on a winning streak so far of 2. You know, who's to say that I won't win this race and, you know, will crash out and not even score any points? You just can't tell at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see, really. The engineer's always going to be optimistic like that, because there is a mathematical chance of me winning. But at the moment, I really just don't see it at the moment. Maybe some of you are quite optimistic for me, but at the moment, I don't see it currently. So while I'm just waffling on, we're getting through this Q1 lap. Bit scruffy, just wary of not spinning out on these intermediate tyres. Again, the same tyres I've been struggling on for the past few days, and I just don't really like them. And as I'm recording this, the patch for the PS3 and Xbox have come out, and that's going to change the way I play massively, because the PS3 is going to get the biggest change in this patch. Because the PS3, they're going to change the whole kind of handling system, so that for wheels it's a lot different. Now before this patch, it was basically any 900 degree wheel, or any wheel really, started locking at 180 degree. So that basically means, let me try and explain to you. So if you don't know what I mean, basically if you're holding the wheel straight, you can only turn 180 degrees left and right. Then it locks up about halfway once your two hands are not you know, completely straight, one on top of the each other on the kind of wheel thing, and it kind of locks up there, and that's what happened to your wheel and what happens in the game. Now this patch allows the lock to go away, and they've improved, I think what one of the dev people called it was, allows you to get more slip in the corners, and that basically means that you get a lot more actual cornering grip while going through the corner. Because what was happening is, because the wheel was locking up at 180, you were getting less accuracy with the wheel compared to the Xbox and PC drivers. So now it's going to be unlocked, and you're right now I've got the wheel saturation on 20, and the you know, the steering leniency, or however you pronounce it, at 10, and the steering dead zone at 3. And that's good for me. I like that because it gives me a lot of oversteer right now. But as I'm recording this, I've downloaded the patch already. So this video you're watching, I've already recorded it. I'm just recording the commentary over it right now. But today earlier, I downloaded this patch and I tried it out. And basically, what I had to do was set the dead zone down to 1. The leniency down. I think I kept it at 10, and then the saturation all the way up to, I think it was 65. I found was good. And what this does is, now when I turn, I can keep on turning past that 180 angle. I can actually, if I wanted to, go full 360 and kind of lock up back to where I was, but then I can't turn anymore, and I have to swivel the whole wheel back around. That basically means, the only thing it really affects, you won't see the effect. It kind of affects me. I'm just talking about it because maybe a few of you have some wheels. I know a couple of you have asked me some questions about wheels, so this is quite important if you have a PS3 that you know, maybe you don't know the settings for it. So if you do have a PS3 and you're getting the patch now, I really recommend steering dead zone 1%, leniency thing 10%, and the saturation 65. You know, if you like a bit less kind of responsiveness on the steering, if you don't like oversteer, then maybe 62 will work for you. I put 62 at the beginning, found it wasn't enough for me, so I put 65. And basically what it just means is it's a lot more accurate, but also at the same time it is a bit of a pain, because now what happens is, I guess this is more realistic, well, now what happens is you have to turn the wheel more for every corner. Like the hairpin here in Abu Dhabi, just before the DRS main straight, you have to turn the wheel so much compared to before the patch, which is a lot more realistic. That's what drivers do, but for me it's just it's so much effort, because you're just turning it and then you kind of get to that point where your hands are crisscrossed over one another when you're turning, and it just gets a bit like uncomfortable and annoying after like 14 laps of it. But that's enough for me waffling on about the PS3 wheel. I just thought it was very interesting, and obviously this qualifying at this stage, Q2 through, and this is where the exciting stuff happens. Q3, this is where we're going to get the pole. Hopefully, sounded a bit too confident there, but hopefully we can get the pole. So we're setting the car up a nice lean mix, and I am actually going to skip a bit of Q3. And I've got to mention, if you're new to me and my channel, please check out my previous content by clicking my channel name above or below the video. Go check out my previous content. As you probably heard at the beginning of the video, this is the 35th or 36th episode. I can't actually remember now what I said, but that means I've uploaded already 33 episodes worth of career mode. That's a lot of hours, actually, of career mode that you can maybe go back and watch on like a boring night or something like that. But you know, there's a lot of stuff. I upload a lot. I upload weekly usually. For now I've been uploading daily because I'm on holiday right now, but that ends this week. So at the end of this week I will be going back to a weekly schedule of Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. And the reason that I'm doing double uploads currently for this week is because I've got something really special lined up for the Brazilian Grand Prix video, and basically to do that I want enough time to edit it and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing double uploads, sort of to get the videos out of the way, but at the same time that makes it sound like I'm putting less effort into them, which I'm not. I'm still, you know, fully determined to try and get the best I can out of the races and stuff like that. And you know, it's been really exciting. 2 wins so far. It's been really good, and I've really enjoyed making the videos. Obviously the highlight, I've been showing you highlights because it does get a bit boring, but while I'm racing it's sort of like, yes, get in there, you know, I've won a race here, I can bring that back to you guys, and you guys will be like, you know, yeah, you won, or something like that. Oh, I'll just stop talking now, I'm making a bit of a embarrassment of myself. But yeah, I just I know some of you really enjoy my content, and I can't tell you how much that I appreciate that, because I'm such a small channel. It just means a lot to me. Like, you know, nearly like 135 subscribers there, and you know, just I'm really thankful that a lot of you are just commenting saying that you really enjoy my channel, so it means a lot. So there, I had to replay there a bit, just pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, I'm not an amazing ex-pro elite driver. You know, I consider myself pretty good, but not amazing. I do make the occasional mistake, usually in qualifying, not in the race. In the race I'm usually pretty good. So coming through now, and let's see what sort of time this is going to be, and we're on pole. There you have it, guys. We're on pole by like 2 seconds. Beastly there. Really good job, and that's going to set us up brilliantly for the race. I'm actually going to go out again. I think I can do a better time than that. That was a scrappy lap. I'm going to try and do better than that time. Let's go out and see if I can. And I need to say, I'm uploading the race as well today, a double upload again. And while I'm recording this, I've downloaded the patch, and I've yet to record the race, so I'm doing that as I'm uploading this qualifying, and basically it will be with the patch. So in the patch as well, professional difficulty has been raised a bit, because as I said before, there's like a 3-second gap to professional to legendary. Now they've reduced that, so it's probably going to be maybe 1.5 seconds, the gap from professional to legendary. So that means that the AI are going to get faster. I'm 2 seconds ahead of the AI right now on pole, So that means that it will be a lot closer for the next 2 races coming up. So the race should be interesting. It will get a bit harder than I've had it right now in this qualifying, and it might not be as easy as the Indian and Korean Grand Prix were. But we're still going to be on for a good position because we've got pole at the moment. And I've got to also remind you guys that Season 2 I will be changed to Legendary, so you can look forward to that. Some real good racing, I hope, there when I change it up to Legendary. Hopefully I can keep on the pace with that Red Bull. If I get the contract, obviously, we'll have to see, really, because right now I think it's 3-1 in the rivalry. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if it's meant to be you win 3 and you get 1. Or something like, it's confusing. So coming through here. Oh, actually, wait, what am I talking about? I completely forgot that I already got the contract. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I was talking as if I hadn't got the contract yet. I completely forgot that last episode we got the contract. So yeah, so continuing on with my point normally then, yeah, we will be in a Red Bull, so hopefully I can keep up with them in a Red Bull. So end this lap, let's see what it's going to be. Ooh, nearly lost it there. And it's a faster lap, and it's gone faster by about 4/10 there, so that's really good. We're on pole, it's going to be a great race, all set up. I will be uploading that later today in the evening. I'm yet to record it still, so I look forward to that, guys. I've been Aaron. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and stay tuned for the next episode. I really hope you get this episode. Again, the YouTube sub box has been horrible, and they really need to fix it. Fix it, YouTube. Fix it. That's my last message, guys. I've been Aaron again, and I hope you enjoy this episode. Enjoy the rest of your day, and look forward to the race.